I call the next part of the Dinner Special podcast the pressure cooker. I'm going to
Oh,
ask you 7 fast and fun questions that we want to know your answers to. Are you up
okay.
for it?
Yes, yes.
Perfect. Number 1, which food shows or cooking shows do you watch?
Ooh. So Jamie's I want to say Kitchen Nightmares, but it's not Kitchen Nightmares. I forgot the name now. Pressure.
Is it Jamie Oliver's?
Oliver's. I forgot, but Jamie Oliver's show.
Okay, perfect.
The-
Don't worry about it.
and Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares. And there is, I just discovered an Irish cook. His name is, I have it here, Dolan Doherty. Oh, here. Donald Skihan.
Donald, sorry, what?
Skihan.
And what's the name of his
SK.
show? Oh,
DonaldSkihan.com. So it's little YouTube snippets actually, and then he has like all these different shows, but they're really cool and they're very quick and easy, and they're usually very decadent desserts and stuff like that. So it's really good. I just discovered it like recently, so I've been watching those little ones, and it's really fun.
perfect. Number 2, what are some food blogs or websites we have to know about?
So for websites, I will say Food 52 for sure. That's like the almighty site for everything. You can have really good recipes in there. They have done a really great handling their community side of their website, where people submit their own recipes and people vote if they're great, and then Food 52 styles them and puts them up. It's great. So there's tons of recipes in there. And for blogs, I would say, she's quite big now. Top with Cinnamon
Yep.
is one of them, my favorite ones. She's really, really good. She has lots of great desserts. And her recipes are usually very simple, her photography is amazing. Another one will be Baker's Royale. Her photography also is crazy, and I'm sure everybody knows a lot about her too. But I always go back to it. What Katie ate, from Australia. It's also stunning photography. I think she puts now more like her commercial work rather than just the recipes. But still, if you go back to the archives and you just want to see like almost her history, I will say, they're beautiful photos, and her style is very unique. So yeah.
Perfect. Number 3, who do you follow on Pinterest, Instagram, or Twitter that make you happy?
Okay, so Instagram is called Slice of Pie, so Pai, and she's a local photographer. I know her actually too. She's really sweet, and she has really beautiful photos of like. And I'm always so jealous because she posts these photos that is like, boom, I was having coffee and it's beautiful, and it makes me happy. And she loves Paris, and then she puts a lot of things about Paris. So I mean, yeah, that's amazing. On Pinterest. I'm gonna say, I'm just gonna tell you right now. Let me remember the name. Um, she has the best food boards, and then every time I see it, I'm like, "You are amazing. Please never leave Earth." Um, here, so it's called Lucy Super Golden Bakes.
Okay.
Lucy Super Golden Bakes, and her board for food photography is great. She finds the best stuff in there. And what was the last one? Facebook, you said? No.
Twitter, it doesn't matter. Twitter, Facebook?
Yes. So Twitter, and he's a photographer. So not necessarily, what I was gonna say, food all the time. But actually, no. Yes, Laura from the First Mess is called. I follow her. Well, we're friends too, we have met online. We're online friends.
Right.
But Laura from the First Mess, she's great. She posts so many beautiful things, and she has a vegan blog, so it's like another side, like another niche from this whole kitchen thing. But it's her photos are always stunning, and she lives in this. I think she lives like in a beautiful farm in the Niagara region, and of course she has like just the fresh veggies coming out of the ground, and again, it's just happiness and like wholesome food, and yes.
Right. Wow. Now, number 4, what is something all home cooks should have in the pantry?
Chocolate.
Yeah.
That's it then.
Perfect. Number 5, name one ingredient you cannot live without.
Chili flakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. And number 6, what are a few cookbooks that make your life better? I think you mentioned Ina Garten a bit earlier.
Yes. So Barefoot Contessa Parties, it's called. It has a lot of like classic recipes, and some of the recipes might be a little bit old school, like cupcakes with chocolate, but great book to have. And then what was the last one that I got? Maybe it's not a cookbook per se, but just Gather Journal. It's called, it's a magazine, and it's a biannual magazine. And the photography in there is just breathtaking. The styling is stunning, and the recipes are really good and very easy to make.
What's the magazine called again?
Gather Journal.
Okay, perfect. Have to check that one out. And
Yeah, it's great.
finally, number 7, what song or album just makes you want to cook?
Woo, woo, woo. Okay, okay. That will be okay. There's a band called Saint Lucia, um, and they have their latest album. It's called When the Night, and that will be one because it's kind of like it reminds me of summer. They're very kind of like a little bit of 80s, vibe in there, but then it's like a summer. You always want to have like summer. So then when it's kind of crappy outside or something, I put it on and it's like, okay, let's get something cooking here.
Perfect. Well, congratulations, Gabriel. You have officially survived the pressure cooker.